This is Bob Hills. He's 95, will be 96 in September.
Go ahead, Bob.
I came from a little village of Galensville in the western part of Connecticut. Next to the oldest of 10 kids. There was a population of about 383 people. There was a general store, a Methodist church, a garage, and a one-room schoolhouse. Excuse me. The grocery store also had a feed store along with it, and the post office is in the store. People had to go to the post office to get their mail. There's no RFD. And the garage, among other things, had a lot of flat tires that patched the tubes in the tire. And they had 2 gas tanks. Gas was $5 gallons for $1, and you actually pumped your gas. It was 1 gallon at a time with a crank. Went to the one-room schoolhouse. As you walk in the entry, on the left is a woodshed with a long leather strap hanging along the side of the door. If you're really bad, you got it across the backside. On the right-hand side, there's two doors, one for the girls, one for the boys, and you never went in the wrong door. And there was no running water, so two of the older kids would go down the road to one of the houses and get the water and bring it back by pail, and put it on a shelf, and alongside it was a dipper, and everybody used the same dipper. Because there was no water, we had an outhouse, 2 sides, boys and girls, and you never ever threw a rock at when you know the girls are in there, or you end up in the woodshed. My father worked for a power plant that was about 3 miles north of Galensville. He greased the oil machinery and cleaned the grease off the floor. Didn't make any money, very little money. They called him a floor man. My grandparents owned, among other things, a big orchard. And when my parents got married, they gave them a ½ acre of land with a little bit of the orchard. And so in our yard, we had 3 apple trees, 2 peach trees, 2 pear trees, and a plum tree. My mother canned a lot. And of course, they had a big garden, probably 5 times as big as this room. And we had potatoes and carrots and beets in the root cellar. So we were a lot better off than the people in the city, because we didn't have any money, but we usually ate, had something to eat, even if it was a bowl of peas. We didn't have any money for toys, so we used to make our own toys, slingshots, bow and arrow, elastic guns, made out of inner tubes, elastic bands made out of inner tubes, and God help you if you ever shot one of your other kids.
Go shooting any squirrels?
We had a party telephone, so when it rang 6 times, that was our number. We were down the end of the line. Let's see what else. The US Route 7 came right through the middle of the town. In the wintertime, when the roads are icy, the sand trucks go out. Instead of having the thing in the back to spread the sand, we had 2 guys standing in the back of the truck. One shovel, we'll take turns, one shovel at a time, spreading sand across the road. I graduated from high school when I was 15, so I had to go to work. I started mowing lawns, 25 cents per yard for one lawn. Then I went to work on one of the local farms. There were 7 small dairy farms in the area. I went to work on one of the farms, the old-fashioned farm, and everything is done by hand. You cut corn by hand, pitch hay by hand, milk cows by hand, sawed wood by hand. You didn't have chainsaws then. You had a big long cross-cut saw with a handle on each end, and 2 guys would get on that and saw the thing down. I forgot what I was going to say now. Anyway, I worked for 40 hours a month in my board, not my board, in my meals. I worked from 5 o'clock in the morning till 7 o'clock at night.
Wow.
And 2.5 hours in the morning, 2.5 hours at night on Sunday, milk the cows. I did that for a year, then I went on to a more modern farm, and I worked 6 to 6 there, 50 hours a month with no meals. And and they had a hay loader, you didn't have to pitch hay, and they had milking machines. You still had to cut wood by hand. I did that for a year. Then I went to work in the garage. I worked from 7 in the morning till 6 at night, 7 days a week for $10 a week. My parents took, my father, took my money, so I had $5 a week for myself. So when I got to be 19, I figured there's no future here. So I wanted to join the service, maybe I would get an education of some sort or learn a trade. But in those days, they had my parents consent till you're 21, and they said no. So when I was 19, in August of 1941, I took off and went to Canada and joined the Air Force. And that's the end of my Depression days.
I'm just curious, what did you fly in the Canadian Air Force?
Yeah.
Oh. What did you fly?
Well, I went overseas with the Canadians to attach to the RAF. They flew Hurricanes with the RAF. And
Wow.
when Americans came over, they let all those, we didn't have to swear allegiance, we didn't have to give up our citizenship, we had to stay, we didn't have, we swore to stay for the duration of 6 months. So all the Americans are over there, they released us. We went into the American Air Corps and flew P-47s, P-51s.
Wow. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.